Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. I'm going to start a new project. So that is I'm gonna add little patio into this room. This is our business room, short-term rental room. First to do that, I have to remove this awning and all the vinyl siding and add a little patio. Okay, now I'm removing the siding. Okay, I'm going to continue removing all the sidings. I already removed all the sidings. It's almost done. So the next things I need to remove these pieces. Okay, I still have to remove this one and this part. Then start building the deck. I am building the deck foundation now. I bought 6 concrete blocks. It's called deck blocks. Now I am building the foundation. So after I build the foundation, I lay on the concrete blocks and need to get the level. This is how the foundation is gonna be, sitting on 6 concrete blocks like this. Now the problem is the left side is low, so I need to lift it up so you can see the level over here. So what my plan is, lift this side up and put concrete inside the concrete block, so that way it's gonna be easy to level this foundation. This is the basic foundation looks like. It's sitting on 6 concrete blocks. Now it's level. The only problem is need to lift it up this side about 2 inches. And this side also the same. So I'm gonna put piece of wood to level up. I built the foundation structure. It's level right now. Now only problem is the main concrete floor is not level, so I had to keep some support to make it level. Now the lastly I need to do, put pour concrete in here to make level everything. It's level already to support, so I have to put concrete inside this one, that one and the other ones. So then next step, to put the board on the top of it. Now I'm going to pour concrete inside these blocks to make it level. I put tape around the block here to keep the concrete inside the hole. Okay, I want to continue the next 4 blocks, so then it's ready. I lift the frame little bit, that easy to put concrete inside, so I make it a little liquid too, then it's gonna go nicely straight. After that I'm gonna put it back. Deck frame is done now. My next step is to put 3/4 inch plywood on the top. It is level and ready to go. I am marking the stud lines on the board, then it's easy to know where exactly the screws supposed to go. So over here too. This is the finished deck. I had to add small plywood pieces because not enough plywood. This is the side frame. Now it's going to raise up. Okay, I just want to make sure it's all straight. Hopefully it won't go. Everything looks great, so I need to fasten this. Okay, basic part is done. Now I need to put more screws and put the roof. Next job. I am framing the roof right now. I'm using 2x6 wood. I already installed those hangers, metal hangers you can see over there. So now I'm gonna put these 2x6. So I have to cut a little bit over here to fit into these hangers. Okay, then I put the hurricane clips on the other side. These are the hurricane clips. These are the hangers, so I had to cut tiny piece from here because it's not flush with the other 2x6 on the top over here. One plywood sheets up now. I'm going to do the second one. I installed the second board. Now I'm working on putting screws. Everything came really nice. This is how the roof looks like from the top. When I'm putting screws to the plywood, first I mark the stud locations. This one on the left side and the other side. Then I'll keep the level and mark the stud positions. So that way I will not put the screws in vain. So these are the positions for the screws. My next job is to install waterproof underlayment for the roof. This is made with kind of tar. This is water resistant. To install this underlayment, I am using stapler, and these are the staplers. It's called T50 Arrow. Like these staples, I take the hammer and hammer it to go in. This is a big roll. How I'm going to cut the edges, just get to the edge and bend it like this. Then can cut it. I'm using this cutter to cut this underlayment. I came down from the roof to cut this one. It's kind of difficult from the top. I cut the underlayment and staple it. My cutter is not that sharp, so it had a little bit difficult to cut it. Now I am putting the second layer on the top of that, and I want to make sure it's over the first one, then the water won't leak. This one also need to cut like the previous way by the edge. Now I am doing the last section. Okay, need to cut that one, then I'm done. Last piece I took to the roof, on the roof, and cutting. Nice straight cut. Okay, everything is done nicely. The next step is to put some metal roofing. I finished the roof. It came really nice, and put the underlayment on the top. You can see everything's nice here. Now my next job is to put metal sheets on the top of the roof. I have several used roofing sheets. They are metal. They are longer than 8 feet. It's been used before and cut an angle. So I'm going to use those ones. First I got the measurements. Now I am going to cut those ones. I already cut this one into halfway. Now I'm gonna finish it. I used a regular metal cutting tool. Okay, now I have to cut this way, the long way, then that one is ready to go. I cut this metal sheet across, but to cut the long way it's not that easy, so the cutter cannot cut long way, so I have to buy a metal cutting blade to cut this one. This metal sheet is ready to install. I am using these roofing screws. They are like that. They have a rubber washer for a watertight. They have different sizes. I am using the smallest one. Okay, like that I want to continue. This metal roofing sheet previously been used. You can see there are nail holes. I am going to use same holes for roofing screws. This is roof repair. It's kind of black tar. I'm going to put these black roof repair tar to the edges over here, not to leak any water. I am using wooden stick to apply this roof repair. It's really sticky and messy, so need to be really careful. The roof is done before the rain start. I did the frame for the back wall. This is for a window. Now I'm going to do a vapor barrier from outside because I'm going to use siding. Then I will do the other side. I installed the vapor barrier for the outside wall. Now I'm going to install LP smart boards. So it looks like this from this side, and it looks like this in the outside. So I already cut the piece and now I'm gonna nail it. I am using 1.5 inch long finishing nails. Removing the siding. I'm doing the framing for the front right now. This is for the door. Still need to continue. I'm installing the door now. This is exterior door. Before putting the siding, I just want to make sure the door is correct. Then if there is something wrong, then I still can remove these studs, move these studs. So let's get it done. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure that this is the siding face. I just want to keep like that. get flush with that. Okay, I can put one nail here to hold it. I'm using the screws over here, then nobody can see the screw here. I'm going to put another screw over here, and this is flush with the siding over this side. Okay, now I need to get the top and the bottom and put some nails. I forgot to show you that under the frame I put this membrane. It's waterproof, it's kind of sticky one. So I installed here, you can see over here, see the red one here, so that's the waterproof membrane. That's it's need to do that because with the time water goes and decay the wood. This roll is about $22. I finished the framing and installed the door. Now my next step is to put insulation in between the door frames. So I bought this gaps and crack filling. It's like a styrofoam foam. So first need to open the tip of this dispenser. Then screw it in. Okay, it's ready to do the work. It's a little bit difficult to maintain the trigger. It's coming too much. It's take little time to learn about it. So I need to continue all around the door frame. This is how it looks like after filling the foam. It's kind of really difficult to manage the can trigger. I think it's something wrong with the can. So now after it's cured, I need to trim these ones. I am removing the excess foam here using this it is ready to install the siding. I am installing the fascia board before putting the siding. Before I install the panels, I put paint to the cut side because there's no protection. It's open to the air, so that's for a protection. I am putting outside exterior paint. I'm going to install the window. First I put this water resistant rubber membrane. It's a sticky one. I just stick it to the wood and the panel. Now I'm going to install the window. Okay, it fits really good. Now I need to put some screws around. Okay, I need to put several more screws, then it's done. I am putting tuck tapes around the frame for watertight. I'm going to install the last panel. You can see I painted the edges that I use for cutting, you know, the cut edges, because it's not protected from the weather. So I put outside weather resistant paint. Okay, now I'm going to put finishing nails. So everything looks good. Just put one nail to the front top. Before put the nails in, I want to make sure everything is good. So all the outside panels are set now. Just I need to finish putting the nails. So then everything outside is almost done. Now after, next step is to paint these ones and put frames around, fascia boards around. I finish all the outside walls right now. Now I'm going to install soffits. So before installing soffits, I need to install F channel. This is the F channel. You can see from here it looks like a F here. So that's why it's called F channel. Then after that I need to cut these soffits into the measurements that I need and install. So you can see here I already installed F channels. Now I'm going to install soffits. So I mark the soffit I need to cut. I use this triangle to get straight measurement. Now I'm using this metal cutter to cut these soffits. Okay, this is the first piece ready to install. So first thing I need to remove the side J channel. I use the J channel for the side, not the F channel. This is called J because you can see it's like a J channel. So these soffits, this is the joint here. So this side need to come to my side. So I need to slide in like that, one at a time. So you can see. Now I need to keep cutting and slide everything to there. I cut the second piece. I just want to show you how these soffits locks each other. So you can see like a little bend over here, and that goes over here like this. Then it's like this. So it's locked now. That way it won't move after you install. I am installing the soffit now, but unfortunately there's a one piece. It's not enough from the whole sheet, so I had a different one. So I had to cut and make it works. So, but you can see the difference little bit. It's a different from a different store. This one is different store. Somehow I managed to stick together. So what I'm doing here, I need to push this soffit inside one by one like that. So you can see the last hole over there. So I'm gonna fill that one. So now I'm gonna connect this piece like that. Okay, now it's clicked. So now I'm gonna push in, and it's like this F channels has a like, you know, channel. You need to feed inside like that. Okay, so it's nicely set. Now last part is to put a piece over here. I already cut a piece. This is a J channel. So like that. So there's no way I can put any screws or anything, just leave it like that. So it's very strong. So you can see it's nicely soffits are done. I just want to talk about the soffits. Soffits, you know, you can see these soffits has holes everywhere. The main reason for that for the ventilation. You can see over there that's when you install those soffits, the air go inside. And the other thing is that's these ones prevent insects go inside the roof. Soffits very important for ventilation of the roof. Otherwise it's gonna be wet and mold is growing inside the roof. So this is in Canada, because of the cold weather, soffits need to be installed outside of the roof. This is vinyl soffits. Also there are some aluminum soffits too. They are more expensive. This is very easy to install and cut because of vinyl, but the aluminum one is little bit difficult to work with, and these are cheaper too. I'm going to install these fascia boards to the side of the door frame to cover it and make it nicer. So I already cut these ones 90-degree angle and painted, so it's painted. It's better to paint before, otherwise the paint's going to the when you try to paint's going to the door frame. So it's all almost ready, everything. So I leave half a inch space over here. I think everything's aligned good, so now I can drive the nails in a little bit. Okay, yeah, it came really nice. Now I'm going to put the finishing nails, 1.5 inch. I'm going to install fascia boards around the window frame, but the issue is you can see a little gap over here because of the frame. So I need to cut the fascia board 1 inch deeper to fit into that frame gap. So I already cut like this, you can see. So 1 inch deeper cut to fit it to that frame. Yeah, that's perfectly good. Now it can flush with the siding. This is the mark to cut the fascia board. Now need to slice it. I need to cut this to adjust the saw blade to 1/4 inch. Perfect. I'm installing the trims for the window. This is a fascia board. You can see I cut because there's a little gap over here. So I think everything ready to install. Just so I need to go a little bit down here. Tiny bit. Okay, there's a little space here. I have to cut this one tiny bit. I put some wood filler here Now I am installing some strips for the edges. This is a finishing job, like that. Next step is painting. This is the last step for the outside. Yeah, I am finishing the painting now. It's almost done. I am going to cut this metal sheet. To cut that metal sheet, I am using this metal cutting blade. I am going to cut this metal sheet. This is the line I need to cut. I tried from the down, but it's difficult, so I came to the roof top to cut it. Okay, successfully cut. There's a tiny piece here. I need to use the cutter, hand cutter. I'm going to install this outside light. To install that, I'm using this waterproof outlet box. So this is waterproof. So first I'm going to install this one here by screws. I'm going to install this outside lamp. It's waterproof. You can see it's a really nice one. I'm using this wire connector to connect the wires together. Okay, now I have to put all these wires inside and close it. This is 200 watt dawn to dusk light sensitive bulb. It's turn on in the night and turn off during the daytime when the sun comes. I am finishing up the outside. Right now I am installing this flashing to the roof edge. installing the roofing nails. I'm going to install small awning above the door to avoid all the rains come and get into the door. First, I'm using these shelves brackets. This is the heavy duty bracket. So I first make holes here, because when we are putting the screw, the boot can crack. So it's already holes are there ready to install this bracket. I'm using a heavy duty screws. Okay, I'm going to install the left side. It's the same way. Okay, I installed two brackets, same level. Now I'm going to put the awning. This is already pre-made. What I used one 2x4 and plywood piece. This is the 2x4 here and the plywood piece, and some roofing sheets over here. And yeah, so it's pretty simple. So I'm going to lift it up. Okay, it's balanced now. What I'm gonna do, install screws in these holes. Okay, awning is done. Today is February 1st. After several months of work, I finally finished this cabin style extension for our room. So everything really nice, and everything came really nicely too, and there's a little awning on the top, and the lamp outside, and all these boards are not properly painted, and tiny step for that. So now the room is ready to use. I hope you enjoy my video and learn some new things, procedures. Thank you for watching. Also, I finished inside too. Let's go and see the inside. So you can see this is the room exists before. So this is the door I removed from here, and now this is the new setup. This is the new entrance. So you can see nice aluminum beadings for protection for the walls. So everything really nicely built. This is the exterior door, used to be here, so I removed that one and add the extension. This is vinyl window, an LED light, ceiling also plywood, everything used plywood and stained. Everything came really nice. This is the small awning. This is the window I replaced. This is the exterior of this extension cabin.